Have you ever stopped to think about this? If a person went through life without performing a single miracle, no extraordinary power, no visible achievements, how could that person still shape an entire generation? Scripture says something we often overlook. John performed no miracles, no healings, no casting out demons, no fire falling from heaven. And yet, the whole nation listened. Religious leaders were shaken. Kings felt threatened. Why? Because John's influence didn't come from what he could do. It came from something far harder. He stood exactly where God placed him. At the right moment in history, John never tried to prove himself. He didn't build a platform. He didn't try to keep people following him. Why? Because John's influence didn't come from what he could do. It came from something far harder. He stood exactly where God placed him. At the right moment in history, John never tried to prove himself. He didn't build a platform. He didn't try to keep people following him. He did one thing faithfully. He spoke when it was time to speak, and he stepped back when it was time to step back. He said, "The one who is coming matters more. I am not the center. I am only here to prepare the way." And that speaks directly to us today. Maybe you've been thinking, I don't have special gifts. I don't see results. I don't feel important. Others seem more capable, more visible, more effective. But John's life tells us something different. God doesn't use people because they are impressive. He uses people who are willing to stand where he places them. You don't have to be the light. You only need to point to the light. You don't have to perform miracles. You only need to stay faithful in the dark. Sometimes you feel ordinary, but in God's timing, your faithfulness may become the moment someone else wakes up. If you feel small, unseen, or discouraged today, remember John. He performed no miracles, yet his life was not wasted. If you want to understand more about why John the Baptist was called the greatest among those born of women, and how he became the bridge between the Old and New Covenants, I will invite you to read John the Baptist by F.B. Meyer. Chapter 1, The Attraction of His Life. Subscribe to our channel and walk with us, one chapter at a time, into a deeper, truer faith.